We will soon get A4 accessory for the 4-star unit, and I will go over how to get them exactly and which one are the best one. Basically, there is only one requirement to get A4 for a character. You need to complete the character traveler story, so all 3 chapters in the prologue. And after that, you can obtain the A4 stone from 3 specific sources. They are from the Nameless Town Exchange, they are from the Battle Tester Exchange, and they are also from the Board Game Exchange. Here is a character sheet to show which accessory can we get where for each character. Anyway, Traveler Story is kind of to some people, a bit of a hassle to do, but there are some best ones that is really worth the hassle of going to the story and just doing it. There are mainly 7 A4 accessories that I recommend that you get right away because it does help out in the battle a lot, and the power of them is almost on par with a 5-star A4. It's like a budget version of a 5-star A4 accessory. The most important accessory you must get right away, the most important accessory to have right away is CotC A4, where if you have 4 HP, which is not that hard of a condition since most of the time you have reach on your character anyway, then the debuff that you inflicted is increased by 1 turn. This is really good, right? Because most of the time, debuffer are usually characters that go very quickly, so they will go act faster before the enemy can hit them and ruin the passive. So give it to someone like Viola, give it to someone like TT now lightning debuff 3 turns instead of 2 turns. Oh wait, Viola already has a passive, never mind. The remaining 6 characters I have on the must-have list are character A4 who are inflicting damage resistance down of a specific type on an enemy. This is a type of accessory that you will find in characters like Xanta, Odette, and Joshua, and they are strong because they amplify the damage that your team do. So for example, your A4 is Unbreak 10% sword defense down for 2 turns, and when you put it on a character like Rat, then combined with his priority 5 hit, then you are having a breaker who are also amplifying your damage. And also another reason why Warrior is so strong right now in the game. Then again, he is not an EN yet, but the same example can apply to the other accessory too. Whatever team comp you run, a wind comp, a light comp, a fire comp, you would always have your breaker have this accessory on, so your character can deal more damage. Next is A4 that is not a must get right away, but having it does help out a lot in battle. Character like Sigrid, Barat, and Lucetta has A4 that give 15% sword damage up to a weapon type and also some stat increase, and these are just nice bonus for your main attacker to deal more damage. Helga A4 effect is a nice bonus, but it's not that important. The important part here is the 70 speed. You put it on a character, on a buffer or debuffer, so they can always go first before your other fast character. If you ever have a problem with Therion always be so fast or A2 always be so fast, then you give your buffer or your debuffer the 70 speed accessory so they can act first before those characters. Devon A4 is good on any tank who can provoke the enemy because it just keeps them alive for a bit longer. Shelby A4 is a bit niche, but sometimes you will find battle where status elements are annoying but you don't want to waste one of your accessory slot to prevent it, which is why you can just put whoever in the back line, give the Shelby A4, and you have a 50% chance to nullify the status effect. Merritt, Camilla, and Mabel on the next page, they all have an A4 that will grant your front row 10 SP every turn if they are in the back row. Some characters, like most warrior, have an SP problem, so you get this A4 to whoever character in the back row is, and you turn them into like a tiny SP region backpack. It's very useful, honestly. Madeleine A4 is kind of like the budget A4 version of Eddie's passive, where she grants 20% magic up to whoever in the front row is. And 10% physical attack up is extremely good when you don't even have to slot it on your main attacker, you slot it on whoever behind the attacker is. And accessory like this and the SP accessory, all these backpack A4 accessory, they are a very strong unit who does not deal damage and who is just a support like debuffing, healing, or buffing. And the last group of A4 are accessory that grant AoE 10% of an elemental resistance down for 3 turns to all enemy. And although they are not like on par as the breaking accessory that I mentioned a while ago, they are extremely useful when it's come to farming arena champion. And for example, if you want to farm someone like Blossom, then getting Heinz and Paula A4 will make the farming easier and way faster too, because combined together is 6 turns up 20% dark defense down on the all enemy, which is really good. And it doesn't have just to be arena champion. Wherever you're farming, having these AoE debuff at the start of battle A4 accessory is extremely useful, so make sure to get them. And here are the 4-star A4 who, the A4 is useful, but the impact of these A4 accessory is not as great as the one I just listed before. And here are the remaining A4 where the effect isn't really that good, but the stat is nice, I guess. And also, I'm sorry for not putting the remaining character A4 detail into this slide, because I just didn't want to put the effort into it. I want to get this video done before this update come out, and I also have a Rondo video coming up, so if I were to spend my remaining time and just listing all these details of A4 accessory whose effects are not that important anyway, I would hate myself, so I'm not doing that. And that's it for the 4-star A4 explanation. As usual, if you have any questions, please ask them in the comment. I feel like I was a bit too hasty explaining in this video, so I might miss a few details, so feel free to ask in the comment. And that's it for now. Goodbye.